Welcome back, everybody. We got Road to GM. And let me tell you something, man. I'm not talking about my rating no more. I'm going to let my actions dictate what my rating is. I'm going to stop talking about it and I'm going to start doing it, man. I'm going to start doing it. So, I'm not going to lie. I tried recording a live game, but I just don't talk during my games. I'm so locked in. My mental is so sharp. I can't be distracted. So, I'm not as entertaining as I would say. But, if you want to see a video like that, let me know and I'll make it happen. But without further ado, let's get this game going, man. Because I'm trying to get my rating back up. I'm not playing around no more. I'm trying to get it back up. So if you're new, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscription. If you're an OG, man, you already know what you need to do. Like, comment. I ain't even going to say no more. Say no more. And without further ado, let's get this video going. My opponent plays e4, and I play the Sicilian. They develop their knight, and now I don't play knight c6 because I don't want to get hit with the Rosso. I don't really like playing against the Rosso. So I play d6, and I let him dictate where he's going to put that bishop. Okay, he wants to put it on c4. I'm going to develop my knight ski out. Man. Now he plays c3, and I know he's getting ready for d4. So I'm going to be done in a second. He plays c3, getting ready for d4. And you know what I say? Do it then, bitch. Do it then. You want to play it so bad, go ahead, play it. He plays it, I take, he takes, and now I develop my bishy one out. He castles. I go and pin. Big pin on his dome piece. He goes and... Oh, my goodness. He had this move. He had bishop takes pawn, king takes, knight check, picking up my bishop. That's crazy, but he didn't see it. He goes and thrusts his pawn forward. I jump my pawn to e5, pin everything up. I'm like, you gonna let me pin you up like that? Go ahead. He checks me. And now I just slide my king out the way. I don't care. I want to keep all the tension in. He brings his bishop back to e2, though. I chop it with the bishop. He takes back. And now I'm like, e6. Let's try to break out. I get into a shitty situation like I always do. I'm not gonna lie. But we fight. He develops his knight. I develop my knight. He goes and pins my knight to my queen, but I'm like, bring my queen out to the business. Threaten the pawns. Pin this pawn up. He defends with the rook. I step my king up because I'm going to manually castle. I'm a manual castle god, man. I hope y'all notice. I'm a manual castle god. I'm going to do it every time. He slides his bishop back, and now I kick out his bishy one. Kick out his bishy one some more. I don't care. Let's get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. Now I slide my knight back to defend this knight. Also to open up my bishop's line of sight. He thrusts his pawn forward. I'm like, actually, let me take that. Because now I'm going to open up the G file for my rook. And I like that a lot. He takes back with his bishop. And now I slide my rook to the party. I slide my bishop up, getting ready to hit some nonsense up in the business. He has bishop takes f7. What? Bishop takes f7. Bishop takes f7. That works. How does that work? Man, ain't no way, boy. He chops my knight. I take back with my knight. Now he takes a pawn. I take back with my pawn. Now he steps his rook up to the business, putting pressure everywhere. But I got to get my queen back close to the attack. I got to get my queen back close to the attack. He slides his queen over. I double up my rook, so let's double up the rookskis. He slides his rook to the centralizing position. I play bishop to g5 just to maybe, you want to trade a rook? Let's trade a rook. He gets his queen activated. Now I'm like, okay, I need to figure out what to do with my pieces. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way I can like get my rook in, sack the rook, and give a check? But his bishop guards everything. This bishop is really a menace to my position. Like, I can't really make any progress towards it. So what I decide on doing is queen to f2. Because I'm like, okay, he's going to take this pawn with check. I'm going to block. And if he just stays here, I have rook, queen sack, back rank, checkmate. So that's what I'm going for. I didn't really know what to do. So my opponent takes the pawn check. I block with my knight. And now what does my opponent do? My opponent tries to get sneaky. My opponent plays bishop to f3. And for the folks wondering why that doesn't work, everything looks like it's guarded up. Well, the diagonals are going to be weak once I sack this rook. Once I sack this rook on your dome piece, fuckboy, just like these, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this pain. You're going to feel this anguish in your heart. You're not going to know what to do. So he takes back, of course, and now it's M2. And like a motherfucking champ, like a motherfucking boss, I smell it. I see it. I see it. I motherfucking see it, bitch. Take with the queen. Now there's only one square. And the bishop that I put on G5 so long ago has one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to hit you with the bow hello. The only purpose is to hit you with that bow hello. And now we got game review. And we played at a 67.3% and a 1500. We had a brilliant. You know the rook sack was brilliant, man. Why was that not good? Take with the knight. So many misses. Jeez, this game was actually atrocious, bro. But it's cool, though. It was one of these. Why was this? This was a blunder. Well, why is this a blunder? Show moves. No, those are the moves. That's why it's a blunder. Oh my God, the blue is beautiful. GG. GG. We kind of played terrible, but we had the brilliancy, so that's what matters. And that's game one. You know we got game two coming out right now. Game two, man. It's game two. And you know, whoa. Is it my birthday or something, motherfuckers? Man, drop a like, drop a comment for the balloons, man, for the balloons. So this is the last game, and my opponent got caught reaching. So you know I had to make him pay. My opponent plays D4, I play D5, because now I'm like, okay, they want to play the queen's game, but I got something for you. I play the declined. He develops his knight, and now I play A6, because I'm going to take this pawn. I will take this pawn. He gets ready to fianchetto. I take the pawn. He fianchettos, and now I'm like, ooh, do I play this just now? Anywhere he moves this, he attacks my rook. It's not trapped, but I don't really like it. I develop my knight. He jumps in, and now I'm like, ooh, how do I do this? What do I do here? 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 Check with the bishy one. Check with the bishy one. Come on, follow the technique. And now knight to D5, threatening to take, check, pick up the rookski. But also, if he takes, he glues my side together, and then I'm just up a clean pawn for the rest of the game. He gives a check with his queen, and I'm like, nah, B5. Nah, B5. Slide your queen back, my boy. Slide your queen back. Now we fianchetto the bishop. Man, my fault. You know, it's a tongue twister sometimes. He castles. I castle. He throws his pawns. He's going for the attack. I chop the knight. He takes. And now I slide my bishop back. Put pressure on the knight ski. He drops back. And now I play H6 because I don't want anything coming up here. But he hits me with a clue with E5. Smooth moving. I'm thinking to take, but then I'm like, no, let's not do that. Let's drop the bishop back. Defend against here. Now my opponent plays knight to G5, and that's a clean move. That's a clean move because the bishops see each other. I see this. That sees that. This sees that. But also, if I take this bishop threatening the rook, he has this. He has checkmate. So we have to take the knight. We have to take the knight. There's no other question. My opponent takes my bishop. I play rook A7. Bishops see each other. But I have an idea. This bishop is a little bit offsides. It needs to leave right now. My opponent steps his queen up, and now I'm like, woo-wee. Woo-wee. So I'm thinking queen D7. Queen D7 so I can prepare for C6 so I can win the bishop. But I'm like, if I play this, he's going to chop this, and then I'm going to have two sets of double isolated pawns. So what do I do first? Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. I just confused myself. I did it later. I put pressure on the bishop. Get ready to do this. My opponent literally Fiend Ketos his queen. He literally Fiend Ketos his queen. I don't know what's going on, but he Fiend Ketos his queen. I chop his bishop. Rook takes. C6. And your bishop is not going nowhere, my boy. Not going nowhere. And here he resigned because he was going to have to sack it. And I'm already up a pawn. So I'd just be up a clean piece. And he resigned. Surprisingly, I don't know why he resigned. Like, come on, bro. Keep playing. Play on, my boy. Play on. This is why you always play on. Because I'll always play on down a piece. I don't care. I played at a 91.6% accuracy and a 2350. But it was only like a... It was only a 19 game. It was only 19 move game. Bro, look at this. Oh, that was the first mistake. H6. Oh, chopping that immediately. Resignation. Resignation, please. Alright, y'all. Well, that's the video. You know, once again, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscription. Also, let me know if you want to see a live game. Like, you want to see my thought process through it all. I can't guarantee I will be talking hella and I won't have the same level of energetic excitement that you guys love. But I'll try. I'll try, motherfuckers, so let me know. And without that being said, I'll catch you on the flip. Deuces.